listening to, watching, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling sex, drugs, and skincare. Like and subscribe. Hey, welcome back to Sex, Drugs, and Skincare. I'm Nikki Davis. I know I was looking off to the side a little bit.
I never know which way to welcome people back in, you know, because it's like, where are people coming from?
That's true. You might, I don't know, maybe you go into your camera.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Camera A?
No, I was just saying, hey. Like,
oh, okay.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Oh, A.
I don't know. I haven't labeled them yet.
Oh.
Have you labeled your camera? Have you named your camera?
No.
No. I don't think you're supposed to. As an actress, bad luck.
Sorry, I just wanted to let you sit that for a minute. So today, hi, I'm Nikki Davis. I'm a licensed esthetician, I'm a stand-up esthetician's licensed comedian. I've been doing skincare for 25 years. I specialize mostly in natural skincare and facial massage, but I'm trying to continue to learn and about new skincare as it comes up, old skincare as we're looking back. We've done some episodes on that, like on the 80s skincare that got a lot of views. But so that's, if you're tuning in and you've never watched this episode, that's what we're doing here. Just skincare and comedy, pretty much. That's it. I try to provide the skincare, and Sandro.
I try to comedy sometimes. I try to provide it. I try to make people laugh, but once in a while, it's not, not happening. I was distracted. My mom's calling.
Oh, do you want to take it?
Let's just say hi. Can I just say hi?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, she's hung up.
Yep.
Well, I guess I can call her after.
Okay. Yeah. Give her a call afterwards.
Okay.
With me as usual is my co-host / Sherpa / set decorator. Nice job, by the way, even though we don't have our orbs today. We didn't charge them.
No, we left them. Ironically, we left them out for the full moon. But there is no full moon.
There's no full moon.
So we can't bring them back until there's a full moon.
Okay.
Or we'll just recharge them.
Or we can just do that. Yeah. We can plug them in.
But we're good either way.
How was your day, by the way?
Pretty good.
Just real quick. All right, cool. Well, anyway, so sorry. I love laughing at myself so much.
It's a good joke.
It was not even a good one.
I had nowhere to go with it, so I'm glad I liked it.
Good.
I liked it. That was good improv, by the way.
Okay, good. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Just to cut you off in the middle?
Cut me off in the middle, but then to be like, I love my joke.
That's a good one. Make a note of that. All right, so today we're going to talk about celebrity skincare and beauty regimens.
Okay.
In case have you ever wondered what some of these people do?
Yeah, what do these people do?
Right?
Yeah.
Like why do they always look so glowy and dewy and pulled and tightened and
like just like fermented, marinated. Yeah. What do they do to their skin to make them look so like they have so much money?
Well, I looked up a bunch of them and I'm going to give you what they say they do.
Okay.
I would love to have an episode where we see what they are actually doing in a dermatologist's office. Wink, wink.
Oh, yeah.
But in the meantime, they all go see me for facials. So that is, just write that down. And I guess we're done, right?
Yeah, I think we're finished.
Okay,
also, but only if it's done well, they see you for facials.
Right. And
if it doesn't look good,
they don't look good. If it's Mickey Rourke, I don't take credit for him anymore.
No, my man, that guy, interesting.
Yeah. Can you imagine if that was my facial client, Mickey Rourke comes out of my room? Like, ugh.
Yeah. They'd be like, "Hey, what happened? What happened to that other person who walked in there?" It's like, no, that's them the whole time.
He's been wrestling with his face.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
It's good.
All right. So let's go through some.
Let's do it.
So the first one we have is Nicole Kidman. Let's see a picture of Nicole Kidman.
Okay.
This is something new we're trying.
Okay. Now it's kind of pixelated because it's a
super old picture.
It's an old picture. So it was actually I think it's a Monet. It's just a bunch of dots. But you can tell on this picture that this is Nicole Kidman.
But it looks like me.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I had red hair, that's kind of what I look like. That's before she did anything to her face that she claims that she didn't do.
Right. This is before she went high def.
Yes, exactly.
This is before she went 4K.
Yeah, I was a lot blurrier back in the days.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. People, when I used to walk up to people, I would put Vaseline on my own eyes, so everybody looked like they were all like glowy and everything.
It's really smart.
It's really good, right?
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, oh, Faye Dunaway. You look
You look amazing.
You look amazing. How come
That's
she looks like
hilarious.
she's in the dream sequence?
That's perfect, Faye Dunaway.
Vaseline on my eyes. So
I love it.
So this is, you can tell this is Nicole Cruz.
Yeah,
Kidman.
Kidman. Let's see the actual photo
Okay.
of the next one.
There she is. This is high definition.
This is a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just go over a few of the things. Nicole Kidman emphasizes a lot of sun protection.
Yep.
And since we are sisters, she's a foot taller than me, but we do have the similar skin, and she can't be out in the sun very long, nor can I. So that's a big part of her. That I believe. I know. I bet she just soaks her face in sunscreen and sunblock all day long.
Yeah, you got to maintain, healthy skin. You don't want to get any wrinkles.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to get a little bit of sun. I think we're sort of figuring that out, like a little bit of sun.
Well, it's important. I mean, we need the sun to grow. That's, every flower out there is like, oh, I get too much sun, and sometimes they die. But for the most part, flowers need all the sun they can get.
I feel like if the sun just were to go out, there'd be 100,000 ladies in Beverly Hills that were like, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Like throwing their hats up in the air.
Yeah. And then until we all died. But yeah.
Would look great. All right. So what else? She likes to hydrate her skin. Obviously, she's got that Is she Irish? Or so that was just for the movie? She's Australian, actually. I don't know what
she's Australian. I'm not sure where her lineage is from. I'll do it next time I see her. I'll get a piece of her hair.
Yeah.
I'll find out where she's from.
Yeah. What'd you say is brilliant?
Australia.
Yeah. Oh, she is. She's an Aussie.
Yeah,
okay.
but we don't know where
she's basically
lineage is
British.
She's basically British. Yeah.
Right. Because that's where they all came from.
Okay,
They're all British crooks.
They're convicts.
Yeah, convicts. That's it. I'm sorry. Convicts.
Yes. Felons. Come on.
Those are the ones that have been caught.
Let's not disparage.
She claims that she uses a gentle retinol in her skincare routine.
Okay.
She says she uses some stuff from Neutrogena. I'm not sure if I'm buying that one.
Well, it's not from Ultragena, that's for sure.
Nutra and Ultra.
Keep moving.
Okay. I did read something interesting. This I think was in Vogue magazine, where she has something for like a face oil with CBD for inflammation.
That's pretty cool.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know if I've had oils for CBD that like inflammation. I can't tell if it works or not, but boy, did it cost money.
Oh, for just the actual oil?
Yeah, just for the oil itself. I mean, I guess it was, I'm not really sure.
Oh, boy, did it cost money?
Yeah,
like that's how well it worked.
It organically took money from my account.
Yeah.
But it was, I can't really tell what it does, most of the time.
Yeah. What was it for?
It was for knee pain.
Oh.
But now looking back, I would never do it again because it had emu oil in it. And I was like, I don't want to, I don't want to kill.
Yeah.
I mean, because when you order one, you have to order it and you have to watch them kill the emu. And then they excrete the oil. No, I'm kidding. But you get to pick your own emu, obviously. But I don't want to do that ever again. I didn't know if it actually did anything.
Yeah.
But,
emu is it's supposed to be really good for your skin, but I don't want it either. Just like I don't really want beef tallow lard on my face.
Yeah, I'll take beef tallow fries all over my face, but I will not eat them.
So she also uses a lot of zinc oxide products, which makes sense.
Okay.
And when you have fair skin like that, you can actually put that kind of sun protection on, and it doesn't make you look all chalky. She drinks a lot of water. She uses things with peptides. Let's see. We talked about the retinol, and I'm really kind of interested to see what the CBD oil is she's talking about.
But that's like all over her face, or like when she goes out in the sun for inflammation.
I think it's just I think it's probably for like a serum.
Okay,
is what it was saying, and then also hyaluronic acid serums, peptides, chamomile, sandalwood, hemp, Irish moss.
Irish moss?
I love Irish moss.
Irish moss. Is that like one where you like cut it with like the
with the knife?
Yeah.
Yes. So
sharpen my knife with this Irish bar.
So I think we've gotten enough on Nicole Kidman for one day. Let's go to who's that?
Naomi Campbell.
Yes, Naomi Campbell.
I love her soup. It's really good. I don't know. Too much sodium, but some people like it.
Yeah. I was trying to think of what's the name of that band. It would have been a lot funnier if I had to ask you. With them, the Judds. I loved her in the Judds.
Oh, Naomi?
Yeah.
That is her.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a talented woman.
Yeah, we can edit that so it just goes right to the punchline, right?
Oh, in the teaser I will.
In the teaser.
But for the long episode, nope, here we go.
So she uses a cleansing cream following by a bit of liquid soap. That seems very drying.
Yeah.
vitamin C serum and rose oil to her face.
Okay.
Rose oil is very hydrating. Vitamin C is protective. It can take away some of the pigmentation. She uses vitamin E oil. And it says that she uses it in an upward motion to keep. Why would an upward motion keep your skin dewy?
I think because water goes upward. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, maybe I'm just reading it wrong. I got these from Vogue.
It's okay.
All right.
It's
For
a
travel
magazine.
routine, we're going to do an episode on travel skincare.
Okay,
by the way.
that's good. Yeah. When I fly in the plane, dry skin.
Oh,
Instantly dry skin. The atmosphere out there is terrible for skin. That's why they rarely do photo shoots in the middle of the sky because of the skin. There's the especially on planes.
Yeah, and then you don't want to ask for the convertible.
No, you can't do that because your hair's blowing in the wind. And plus, if you're bald and the sun's right there.
Oh, it's right on you. Yeah, you're closer to the sun.
Yeah.
Bad ideas.
Well, we'll figure something out.
So now she uses something that we talked about a little bit. I think we talked about it with the Hiba botanical people, the micellar water. I know that they sent me some for free. I don't sponsor them. But it's the cleansing pads. You can, with them, they just put the micellar water on a pad, but you can buy them already pre-soaked. It's basically a cleanser.
Okay.
Without using soap.
Gotcha.
She's doing a lot of cleansing.
Yeah, a lot of cleansing. Maybe she's stripping everything and then filling back in or something. Maybe that's
rebuilding.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she uses a lot of face mists. Sorry, I lost my notes here. What happened?
Face mists.
Yes.
Nice.
Hold on. Do something while I find where my place was.
Yeah. So face mists are you passed it. Face mists
Thank you.
are if you don't get it the first time, it's a face mist. So that's how you basically do it. And the Irish moss is something we were talking about. Naomi Campbell, and here we go.
Okay. Yeah.
You missed it again. What are you doing? Go back.
Oh, did I
stop?
Yeah.
That's the next one.
Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Well, basically, there's a lot of soap involved with Naomi Campbell, apparently. Yep. But then she replenishes with facial mists, eye masks during flights, which is another thing we'll talk about. Some of those little silicone.
Oh, right over here. Nice. I always thought they looked like little bras for your cheeks. Like just keep your, ladies, keep them up.
Yeah, I can see that. It also looks like leeches.
Oh yeah. Is that what it's supposed to be? Supposed to be like kind of drawing to keep?
No, it's actually supposed to be locking in the moisture. Yeah.
Locking in moisture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hydrating.
That makes sense.
All right. So here's another one. Marisa Tomei. Look at her. Isn't she so cute? That's a picture
of her. That's a picture of her. That's the highest resolution photo we could find of Marisa Tomei. They just don't make them like that.
Well, just trust that she looks really good in person.
Yeah.
I brought her up because, she does have a lot of things. She's very into exercise, health, yoga, things like that. She's into a lot of more natural things. There's something that she's into called homeoplasmine or French homeopathic ointment for lip hydration. So check that out. And if you use it, put it in the comments. Let me know. For her body, she'll use like shea butter. She claims
no margarine.
What is that?
No margarine.
No margarine. No.
Just the butter.
Yeah. I can't believe it's
not margarine.
Right. And then for facial massage, the reason why I brought it up, because she does a lot of facial lymphatic drainage. I don't know if she goes to anybody specifically. I would like to work on her personally, but she also does facial exercise. And I've been reading about that for her for years, which is, I think, a lot of she's older than me. She's like in her 60s. I think she's like 62. She looks pretty darn good.
Yeah. She's probably just like,
what was that?
Constantly. No, I didn't say like this. I said like, like this, like she's beating her face up, and keeping it plump or whatever. I don't know. What I should have just said was, I'm filling time.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't want to say that.
Okay. So she does a lot of supplements. Yep. Nutrients, shakes.
She does nutrients?
Nutrients.
She does nutrients? Whoa, man. What the hell?
Can we start over? She takes chlorella, which is really good for your system, the green stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like chlorophyll, basically.
Let's do another one after this called Celebrity Bowel Movements.
Oh, yeah.
Because they eat all this stuff. We have to be like, what's, you know what I mean? Like, what's her poop look like?
I want you to be the one to find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. She does Pilates, resistance training. So this is more for her body. But really the main thing that I wanted to emphasize is that she does a lot for lymphatic drainage. And she also does dry brushing to stimulate the lymph. We did an episode on that when you weren't here one time.
Dry brush?
Yeah, where Jessica, Michelle, me, and Rachel Wolfson were all wearing like pajamas or shorts or something. And then we were just like dry brushing our bodies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh. That sounds very like relaxing and like kind of.
Yeah. Next one, Victoria Beckham.
Okay. Yep.
Posh Spice.
That's not her real first name, by the way.
Posh is not her name.
Nope. Spice also not a family name.
You don't call her Miss Spice on set?
No. But if she was someplace that was mine, I go, that's Miss Spice.
Huh?
That's my space.
My space.
Oh my God. These are terrible jokes. Why aren't you getting them?
That's the teaser. I love the 90s lip liner, by the way. Really cool. So this is obviously a very recent photo that I chose. I have a feeling she spends a lot of money on her skincare. She uses rich creams. She didn't say which ones. But she says her skin time at night is she cleanses her skin. She applies. And people are so fickle, honestly. Like she could have changed this 10 seconds after she leave the interview. Sarah Chapman Stem Cell Collagen Activator Duo Serum.
Wow.
You want to try and say that one again?
Sarah Chapman Stem Cell Collagen Activator Duo Serum. That's too long of a name.
Yeah, the old SCCCADS.
Why didn't you just say that from the beginning?
I don't know. She uses that during travel, apparently.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, the old. You know, you're on your plane and you just put stem cells on your face.
So relatable.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
Super relatable. She also does LED light treatments, which I have an LED light, but she probably does like the whole like body ones.
Oh yeah,
because they have them where you can lay in them.
Was it like a tanning bed, but it's just LED?
Yeah, and one of my clients was telling me there's a tanning salon not far from here that actually has one of the LED beds. So they don't even advertise it on the outside and you can lay in it.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
I might
cool.
be doing that. She does some dermaplaning. And we did that one on the show with Stacia when we shaved her face. That's what dermaplaning is.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. Okay. It's not like sanding wood down or anything like that, right?
Well, I mean, that's kind of the idea because it's a razor. So it's like shaving off.
Shaving it off. So planing is
that's what planing
the same thing
is.
as planing.
Yeah.
And simple.
And
That's
what?
it. We're done.
Yeah. Planing and simpling. Yeah. Next up, we have Gwyneth Paltrow.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. I like to just comment on the photo. She looks like, I don't want to comment on it.
Well, we never did find out what she was looking at.
Yeah. Or smelling.
We did research. Yeah. Somebody farted, I think. And she just like act natural. She's trying to wonder who farted.
It's just a very, I don't know. Maybe someone directed her to do that picture.
Yeah. Well, this picture here, I think it might be maybe easier.
Did I go too? Okay, there we go. See, that's a little more like what I'm
Yeah.
used to seeing with her.
And if you want, we can actually get in like this. It might be easier to see.
Yes.
You can really get in there.
Yeah. Oh, so, babe, this is really good.
Yeah, thank you. It's like you'll notice here. That's the money right there. Yeah.
Yeah, we see the little crow's feet.
So did you know that her father was also an actor? And her mother was an actress?
Yes.
And her entire family is in entertainment? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know that she's related to Maya Rudolph?
I think I was going to say Angelou.
Yeah, no.
No, is she really?
I think they're like cousins or something. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been around for a long time.
Yeah. And then also she's related to the girl from WeWork.
That's right.
Remember?
Rebecca Newman.
Yeah, she kept like referencing her in the movie.
She's a Paltrow.
She's a Paltrow. Sorry, Gwyneth couldn't make it today.
Yeah.
That's what I say anytime I go anywhere.
I think you should. Yeah. Like who? You're like, yeah, exactly. Don't bring it up.
Yeah, exactly. So she does a lot of Ayurvedic oil pulling and tongue scraping. I believe that. Tongue scraping is good just to get the bacteria, obviously, off your tongue. And it does create fresher breath. But I mean, have you ever scraped your tongue and looked to see like what's on the scraper?
Yeah, it just looks like
it's making my mouth feel gross just thinking about it. Yeah,
stuff or whatever. Or sometimes brown.
Okay, it's because you drink a lot of coffee.
Drink a lot of coffee. When I smoke cigarettes. After I was done smoking, I'd put them out on my tongue. And then just keep all the tar was there.
Thank God you had the scraper.
Yeah.
And so she does oil pulling too, which is it's a very healthy thing. Ayurvedic. It's such a hard word. Ayurvedic oil pulling. I'm assuming she's doing it in her mouth, but a lot of people will use coconut oil or other oils in their mouth to actually draw out some of the toxins. Sometimes toxic metals that are in your body. You can pull them out. It's supposed to be really good for your teeth. She uses a vitamin C serum, which she probably sells on her website. I'm assuming pretty much all of the stuff that she's going to use would be on her website.
What is her brand?
It's called Poop.
Poop, right?
No. Yeah.
Poop.
Yeah. No. It's Goop.
Hoop?
It's Goop.
Goop.
For real.
Poop.
No.
Okay, poop. All right, yeah. So anyways.
I was trying to be funny and it didn't work.
No, it's poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on poop.com and tell us in the comments what you find on poop.com.
Yeah.
All right. Her evening routine is she cleanses her face.
Ugh, I knew it. I knew it.
God, I love you.
I knew it.
She uses a light, nourishing cream on her face. She exfoliates maybe a few times a week. And, a lot of hydration, exercise, and a balanced diet, which I'm sure if you go on her website, she'll talk all about all the things she makes for herself to eat.
She's not going to say she goes on like these like South American like diarrhea diets where like you just poop yourself and everything just comes out of your body. She's gonna be like, no, I have a well-balanced diet.
I want to go on one of those.
Yeah, with diuretics.
Diuretics. Oh, that's L. Ron Hubbard, right?
Diuretic. Yeah, exactly. That's the one that just like, they were after everyone's pee. I want your body fluid.
All right, next up, Jennifer Lopez. J-Lo.
Here she is. She's actually looking at a Carl's Jr. menu right now. And she just can't figure out what she wants to order.
I picked that one. I'm never too full for J-Lo.
No. Nice.
Thanks. Yeah.
I just hit the microphone, but it was worth it.
But you got to make that face though. Like, am I doing it?
Kind of. I mean, that's just, she's been directed to do that. That's just like, it's like you're about to say something, but you're not, or you're about to take a drink of an invisible beverage. It's like.
Do you know that the Olsen twins, what they say when they take pictures, they say to make their lips look the way they go prune.
Really?
Yes. And then they prune.
Interesting. I heard that De Niro says cheese on every photo.
He does, really?
Cheese. And Mark Ruffalo puts his fingers in his mouth to keep his teeth open or something like that.
No.
I don't know. That's what you hear.
Because that's the thing I just read about. You put your finger in between your teeth.
And then you pause like that,
yeah.
Because people don't know how open to open their mouth. Because if you don't put your finger, you're going, and like, no, dude. I always open my mouth too wide. I never have like, I need something to base it on. I need like, I need a constant. How about...
Just one finger.
Yeah. Somebody's like, that probably happened when somebody was like, hey, smile. And they're like, no, come on, smile. And they're like, shut up. And they took their finger out and they were like, dude, I look amazing.
Yeah.
Thank God you shoved your finger in my mouth after you scratched your ass.
I think it elongates your face, your chin. It helps to
everything that you do in front of the camera is just to lie.
Absolutely.
Just to make it.
We spent 15 minutes trying to make me look not old before we started today.
And then what we do, when we get together at parties or in social situations, we have to walk around and have photos of ourselves, how we really want to look, and be like, and you give it to the person, they exchange, then you have a conversation, and you can be like, because in person we're disgusting.
We could just wear baseball hats and have our photo of what we look like on the internet on our phone.
Because then people are like, oh, hey, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
They have to look at a picture of you, how you look when you're, natural.
Yeah.
To get to, we'll get there eventually. People, as long as people are just themselves, that's fine.
In Hollywood, everyone's just themselves. All right, so J-Lo has her own skincare line, apparently. I don't know what it's called.
It's called J-Lo Beauty, I think.
Oh, there it is. J-Lo Beauty. Yes.
I like she thought outside the box. That's nice.
Yeah. That's very unique.
Yeah, I like it. Take a risk.
Hey. Well, you're going to remember it. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
So she uses a gel cream cleanser and some sheet masks. We do the Korean sheet masks. Those are good. So she must have her own. I'll have to check it out.
I got to be honest. When you said sheet masks, I thought of sheet pans, and I was just like, cookies and cake and stuff. So go ahead.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So she uses sheet masks and gel cream. What's a gel cream cleanser? It just turns into cream?
That's a great question that I don't know the answer to. Maybe it starts off as a gel and then it turns into like a creaminess to it.
Like a shaving cream.
Like, oh, right, exactly. How it like turns. Yeah, it does. It turns from gel to like a more frothy thing.
Yeah, that's like Jesus turned water to wine, but he could never turn gel into foam, you know, into like cream. And that's pretty cool. We've come a long way.
How do you be you?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I wake up in the morning and I just try to talk enough that the time goes by so I can go to sleep. And eventually it happens.
Okay. She gets facials from celebrity esthetician Tosca Husted. So, Tosca, if you're out there, props.
Yeah, that's a cool name.
Yeah, props.
No,
oh, Tosca. Yeah. But she does facial massage. See, everybody's finally getting what I'm doing. Finally, 25 years later.
You've been saying it for 25 years. I've been doing this for 25 years.
I have. That's what I've been saying for 25 years. Yeah. Not what I actually do.
Yeah, but that's now you have been.
Now
you created it.
I did not create it, but yes.
Well, I'm saying you created having done it for 25 years because you've always been saying you've been done it for 25 years.
Right. I'm going to trademark just saying I've been doing it for 25 years.
You manifested it.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying, but I don't care. She does light therapy, which we talked about, and she does a little bit of microcurrent, which is the little zappy things that sort of stimulates muscle.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't have one of those, but
they use some of them for like muscle repair or whatever to stimulate blood flow.
Yeah, exactly. It goes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. She uses a lot of olive oil. I believe in her skincare. Oh yeah, she claims that is a family beauty secret.
Oh, interesting. Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Okay.
She likes to, maintain her sleep schedule, which I'm really, really trying so hard. As you can tell, today is not the result of a great sleep.
Who can tell? Is it obvious?
Don't I look and feel kind of tired today?
No, I mean you look fine.
All right.
I mean, I think
I feel a little.
Don't assume that people care that much about you that they would be actually paying attention to what you look like today. Okay. So you don't have to give anything away.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But she avoids alcohol and caffeine.
Okay.
Which I don't like to drink. Alcohol is one of the worst things for your skin.
Yeah. Yeah. It just turns to sugar.
It just turns to sugar.
And sugar just turns to sleepy time.
It does glycation and then everything just gets all crackly.
It basically cooks your skin.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. And she does a lot of green vegetables, which is something we need to put in our diet more, not just avocados.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We'll get some yellow vegetables too and stuff like that. There's different ones.
What's a yellow vegetable?
Gourd.
Okay.
Maybe something else.
I'm a little gourd. All right, let's go on to Beyonce. Yeah.
Infinity and Beyonce. There we go.
I'm sorry, but I just see a lot of pictures with Beyonce where she's beautiful. She's stunning. But like her eyes, for some reason, don't match. The expression in the eyes are not matching the expression below the eyes.
Well, she's probably unhappy.
Right?
She's probably an unhappy person. And hey, I don't know anything about her. I haven't talked to her in a long time. But she might be unhappy. She might be just, this might have been like right at the end of a bowel movement and they cut her face because she looks like she's like,
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can see like right over here. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I love the dress. I think the microphone's good quality.
You can tell by just looking at it in the picture.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay. Her hair looks fantastic.
Yep. Hair's fantastic. She was great in Austin Powers movie.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So convincing.
Yeah, I believe she was in the movie.
Yeah. I totally bought that.
Yeah.
She stays out of the sun, which is really good.
It's very important.
Even African American skins can also be damaged by the sun, and then a lot in other ways too that we don't even get, like the pigmentation and things like that.
The sun after anybody, just stay out of the sun.
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part,
yeah. Your face, you want to keep your face.
Keep your face. Yeah, keep your face. You can suntan your butthole.
They say you should do that. Actually,
that's what they say. But who is they?
I don't know. Producer Mark is raising his hand.
You're supposed to get vitamin A into your anus.
I don't know. I think it was Gwyneth Paltrow that mentioned that getting sunshine inside your veg. It sounds like something she would say, right?
Okay. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it sounds like you have to have your own backyard. It sounds like you have to be able to. It sounds like you can sun on your balcony if you have enough room.
That's true. At the top of the high-rise building,
just let your neighbors know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sunning my butthole today. They're like, oh, we won't go outside for between this hour and this hour.
Yeah, close the blinds.
Yeah, give them like cable hours. Like, oh, I'll be there between noon and 5 p.m. I might be sunning between noon and 5 on my anus.
Yeah, anytime between then.
Yeah.
But don't burn. She
No,
uses a
that's
lot of
careful.
serums, yes. She emphasizes what she puts into her body, which is just, holistic stuff. She
Mhm.
wasn't very specific when she was asked in this interview.
Well, I didn't want to ask her that much specific questions.
Okay, well, that's perfect.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
I interviewed her, right?
Huh?
I interviewed her for this podcast.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you were supposed to.
Well, she didn't take my phone call.
Okay. Next one is Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, right. I don't know who this person is.
You know what? I'm not really exactly sure what Chrissy Teigen is famous for other than being married to John Legend, I think.
Yes, I believe she's married to John Legend.
She got into a little heap of
Allegedly.
trouble. She was like making fun of somebody on one of the social medias. And
about being fat or something like that?
yeah.
I remember that. That was nice of her.
Yeah, that was sweet.
But, I mean, hey, everybody acts childish sometimes,
Yeah, you just don't want to do it like when you're super famous on Instagram.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just, it was kind of mean. Anyways.
Yeah, it is mean.
Morning routine is she calls everybody she knows and tells them how ugly they are.
Yeah.
She cleans her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude. It's like, how stereotypical
Right?
of
I
a
know.
person to clean their face.
God, I mean, yeah.
So predictable.
Yeah, so predictable.
Mhm.
Exactly. She exfoliates.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for a reaction on that one.
No, I believe that.
She uses serums. I mean, this is pretty basic stuff.
Yeah.
She applies sunscreen and uses a face mist and a lip
Mhm.
balm. And, I've been using that, the hydrogen water that Dr. Jen
Yeah.
Tabiza gave us.
Yeah.
My clients have been loving it.
Oh, very nice.
Nice little face mist.
Yeah, it's a nice, it feels very refreshing, very
Mhm.
cooling, very hydrogenating.
Yeah, hydrogenating. No.
Hydrogen.
Yeah.
Water. Hydrogenating. Not hydrogenating.
Yeah.
I guess if you did that, you could just put like a Twinkie on your face or something.
Just make it hydrogenated. Yeah.
Mhm.
I brought that thing up on stage.
A
Remember?
Twinkie?
No.
Oh.
I just don't know if you could really see it.
So I remember when we did that show.
I need a bigger
mister.
Yeah, bigger mister. Key products that she used. I'm sorry, I feel like I cut you off. Was Shani Darden's retinol,
Okay.
and then
That's Christopher Darden's cousin, I think, from
Yes.
the OJ trial.
That's
So
right.
look her up.
And then also post baby routine is she keeps her skincare very simple and easy,
Good.
and that's pretty
Good.
much it. That
Okay.
was very vague.
All right,
She's
very
also
nice.
known for her headbands, by the way. Headband of the day. That was a John Mayer thing that he used to do.
Okay.
Headband of the day, and it was Chrissy Teigen's headband of the
She
day.
has all different headbands.
Yeah.
That's nice.
All right, we have our final one.
Okay.
ScarJo.
So here she is.
Oh, she's looking so good in that picture.
Yeah, she looks like Ryan Reynolds in this picture if you look at her closely.
Oh yeah, I can see
And
that.
here she is looking at Ryan Reynolds. But what's funny is that they did this for the photo. They're actually 5 feet apart, but they're angled it and they like just cheat your eye line. And then they had a conversation like this for the entire show.
I bet they did, just like we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have no idea that I'm actually in the car.
I'm actually looking in the corner.
Right.
Yeah, yours was funnier. Scarlett Johansson in that picture looks a lot like my sister, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And if you're my sister, comment in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So she has her own skincare line as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. Finally, a celebrity's doing that.
It's called, she's the founder of Outset, is the name of her brand.
Okay.
It caters to sensitive and acne-prone skin.
That's nice.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that she's had a little acne in her.
Oh, in her life.
In her life.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I was going to do Cameron Diaz for that reason too, but I just didn't get around to it.
We all try as much as we can, what we can do.
Yeah.
Sometimes Cameron Diaz, I haven't talked to her in years. I just don't call her back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't call her. You don't call her back.
No, I'm busy.
She's probably livid.
Well, yeah.
That's a good improv bite too. Well,
Mm-hmm.
All right. She cleanses her face. She uses a serum. She uses a daily moisturizer. She uses sunscreen, facial oil, which I'm getting more into the oils lately, and lip balm. And her skincare philosophy.
You lip balm as needed. It's not like 3 times a day, like after a meal.
I put it on whether I need it or not all day long.
If you don't think you need it, you need it. It's like water. If you think you're drinking enough, drown yourself. Put your head underwater.
Wash all the electrolytes out of your body.
Mm-hmm.
Her philosophy is for simple, consistent skincare routine, and she advises that people, and this is I would like to advise this as well. Don't pick at your skin. Don't use magnifying mirrors. That's the thing. You know what? I'm glad somebody said that.
Yeah.
Magnifying mirrors are the devil.
Mhm.
Don't do it. Why would you do that to yourself? You
Yeah.
don't need to see the sides of your pores ever.
Also, like just in case somebody like you happen to like be dating somebody and you guys have magnifying glasses between each other for some reason. Like no one's gonna look at your skin at that level. Doesn't matter.
Oh, you want to? Oh, right. You want to prepare yourself. Yeah.
And looking at that level, you're not gonna be able to do. Just look at your skin. Just look skin deep. You don't have to go any further.
Well, you know what's great about getting older is that my eyesight is getting worse, and so sometimes I put my makeup on in the dark, and I'm the only one that knows.
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah,
no one can tell.
Yeah. I'm sure I've done a couple of episodes here where I've had some pretty scary makeup on.
One's like remember your smile one time was like this big.
No, it wasn't.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's very, very interesting, very enlightening.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that
what enlightened you about this today?
That every one of these celebrities cleanses their faces.
Isn't that so weird?
Everyone cleanses their face.
Yeah.
And I had no idea that it was such a popular thing.
Cleansing.
Yeah. Cleansing.
Well, you don't wash your face.
I don't wash my face ever. I just go in the shower and I put water and I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't ever wash
You
it.
actually put water on your face? Mark does the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I don't wash my
guys'
face.
Skin looks good. So
I just kind of go with whatever's. If I wash it, it dries it out completely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I put stuff on it. I also don't shave. I just use the trimmer.
Yeah.
Because it's sensitive on my skin as well. So
yeah.
I try not to do anything,
At all.
At all. I can help it.
Well, I think you're doing a good job. And when you start to look like crap, I will let you know. So we can start.
Good. I'm glad you said when and not if. Sometimes in life you just got to be positive.
No, it's when.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You're in the sun a lot.
Yeah, so what?
You're Italian. You're in the sun. You wouldn't think that it's going to cause you damage, but it does. You got to protect the moneymaker.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Because I don't plan on working in 10 years.
I'm going to be an ass model.
Oh, that's perfect.
next couple of years, yeah.
There's no sun damage on your asshole.
No, there isn't. There isn't. I put a vitamin A serum.
Vitamin A serum? That would be like a retinol.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah, that would not be good.
But I think we can wrap up this episode.
Yes, please.
And I think
I'm excited. I mean, so excited.
No. Well, I am excited too.
Yeah.
We can wrap up this episode, but I think we learned a lot today. And I think maybe we can cliffhanger. Let's find out. Let's talk about assholes next week.
Okay.
Let's just, we do it now, then where are we going to go?
That's right. There's
we
no
don't
way
have to
go
rush
from
it. There's like a lot to get to.
All right.
So I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna leave the picture. You can gather the photos of the.
Oh well, yeah.
Having a hard time talking today.
There's a lot of assholes in my family album, my family photos. A lot of my family members are assholes. No, I'm just kidding. Not everyone, just a few. I think we're good.
I think we're good too.
That was a good episode.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, where can I find you?
You can find me at not Sandro. No, Sandro, not Sandra. I don't even know my own thing.
That's why he doesn't. Yeah.
Sandro, not Sandra on all the things that I'm on. You figure out which one I'm on. I'm not going to tell you.
Sandro, not Sandra.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Guido.
And the Guido
Gagoots. Check it out. Yeah.
Check it out. If you find one, you'll find the other. Mm-hmm. And good luck.
Yeah.
Where can people find you, Nikki?
Nikki Davis Jr. on Instagram.
Okay.
The Sex, Drugs, and Skincare podcast on TikTok.
Right.
I post sometimes there. Mm-hmm. The YouTube channel for the Sex, Drugs, and Skincare podcast.
Okay, that's good to know.
And that's pretty much all I'm really willing to share at this point. Oh, the Funny Facial, which is actually my skincare website, if you're interested. And you ever want to get in touch with me about possibly having a treatment, that's probably the best place to go through it.
Very cool. I dig it. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey, it's really great to see you.
Really great to see you.
Just about just walk off.
Yeah, it was really, really fun. And before we get a parking ticket.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Nice to work with you.
Hey, it's nice working with you too. Aww.
I really got to move my hands around so we can do this.
How?
If I move my right arm this way.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Nice perfect. Work. All right. Well, this will be up at 3 a.m. on Wednesday, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right.
Bye.
Peace.